Good morning. We're not going to do much math today. In fact, we're not going to do any. I'm just here today to encourage you guys to know that as bad as things look, they're going to get better. You the man. Yeah, you guys are important. You have importance. People do love you. People care about you. And people want you to succeed. Your teachers are probably the least of these. And we want you all to succeed. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few things today just to let you know what's out here in the world besides allergies. So here we go. Here's a little bit more about my place. I raise a variety of things here, mainly just because I'm curious about how they grow. This is a potato plant. And under there is a potato. I don't know how big it is because I've never grown potatoes, but I'm going to let it grow until it stops growing. Then I'm going to dump it all out and see if we got any potatoes that are any good to eat. And this is an aloe vera plant. This came from West Texas. My mom gave it to me, and it grows like a weed. It made it through the winter without being frozen out. Part of it did freeze out, as you can see. But anyway, this stuff's good for burns, sunburns, things like that. It's a medicinal plant. Now, this looks like a bowl of dirt, but if you can see right here, that's actually a seed. It's an avocado seed that we threw out in our compost bin, and when I was getting compost up, I noticed it had some roots. So I thought, well, I'll just plant it, see what happens. So hopefully this will be an avocado tree one of these days. Over here I've got a bunch of onions, and according to what the book said, or the instructions said, they're supposed to multiply. They're multiplying onions. And they're doing really good right now. They hadn't been in the ground but about a week or so. So they haven't really had a chance to reproduce, but I'm going to leave them in there till they do. This poor, decrepit looking tree, I don't know if it's going to live or not. This is the state tree of Hawaii, and I don't know what it's called, but it grows like weeds over there in Hawaii. It's very prolific. And I raised it from a seed, so I don't know what's wrong with it right now. It might live. If it doesn't, then we'll grow another one. And these are onions from seeds, except this is a carrot. We cut the carrot off and threw the top away, and it was going in the compost pile. So I decided to just plant it in here, and so far it's growing a new carrot. This is a basil plant. Don't know how it's going to do, but we're hoping it just needs some tender loving care, a little water, a little sun. And this wild looking thing, it doesn't look like much, but it came from the Dole plantation in Hawaii. It's called a plumeria, and it'll get some large, pretty, tropical looking leaves on it once it gets warm. It loves the warm weather, and it grew about a foot last year. That's the most it's ever grown. It's 7 or 8 years old right now. This is a cross something vine. I don't know what it's called. It's just a decorative vine. But it's doing real well here at my house. This is my lime tree. I've had it about 2 years now, and it hasn't produced a single lime. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But hopefully we'll have some limes on it one of these days. These are some more of those onions that are supposed to reproduce. They're doing really good. They look broke over, but we had some wind the other night that was really, really strong, and it kind of broke all the leaves off. The tree in this plant is a lemon tree. I got it last year. A lady from Louisiana was moving north, so she gave it to me. And hopefully it'll we'll have a limit or two one of these days. This is just a fern that was also given to me at the same time. It's doing pretty good. This is rosemary. Rosemary is a real nice herb. It's used in cooking. It also smells really, really good. You can just pick it and just smell your fingers. Oh, your fingers just smell so beautiful. It's a wonderful plant, hardy. It grows just about everywhere. And then finally, this long skinny thing here, she doesn't look like much, but that is an olive tree. And olive trees don't survive the winter, so I always have to take this one in the house. And it doesn't like being in the house either because it's so dry and there's not much sun. So hopefully I want to build a greenhouse to put my trees in next year so they don't have to stay in the hot, dry house without any sun. Last year, it did have a few olives on it. So that's the plants that I have so far. I'm intending to get a lot more one of these days. They're fun to raise. They're low maintenance things. It's a low maintenance hobby. Doesn't take a lot of care. Doesn't take a lot of effort. But it is satisfying. One of these days, you guys, and it's not going to be very long before you're out. You're going to be out. And I wish you the best of luck, but have a great weekend, guys. Have a great, great weekend from your teachers and from all who love you. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.